Hello everybody and welcome to Test Drive. Test Drive is a new series I'm starting on my channel where I'll be driving multiple different types of vehicles through the streets of San Andreas, and we'll be comparing all the vehicles that we'll be driving in terms of speed, times, agility, and a bunch of other things. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and take a look at the first vehicle we'll be using. So, as you can tell, we are in the BMW E92 M3. The reason why I decided to choose this car was I feel like it was a good mix between something performance, but not quite something just every day. It's a little bit of a mixture. It's good on the track, good on the road, and hopefully good in the canyons, and that's what we're going to be finding out here soon. So, with this series, I just want to drive around in some cars and see how they go. See, how they feel, if they're drifty, if they're grippy. But the one thing that I have to kind of put a disclaimer out there is I am using a controller. So all my results and everything that I'm going to be doing are based off of what it's like driving this car using a controller. Not using a keyboard, not using a wheel, not going to use a wheel or anything like that. So this is going to be all pretty much just based off of what it's like with a controller. And obviously, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a video game, so not everything is perfect, and not everything is accurate. So the engine sounds can sometimes be off with some cars, some things might not be 100% accurate, so obviously there's got to be a little bit of point of leeway when it comes to, what is correct and what isn't. So, but this car is pretty accurate. Obviously the engine sound is not 100% real BMW, but sounds pretty good nonetheless. So quickly, before we get on this road and take this car for a rip and see how it does, a lot of you might be thinking this series seems a little bit familiar. Kind of seems like Polecat's Drive Life series. Well, there's a reason for that, and the reason is Polecat actually gave me the idea of doing this series. He started his Drive Life series, and he's doing it for fun, just picking cars, driving around, running from the police, doing whatever. And he told me that he thought it would be really cool that if I did a series called Test Drive, where I drove cars and talked a little more in depth about how they feel and stuff like that compared to his series, which is a little more relaxed and, kind of just doing whatever. So, if you like this series, if you end up liking this series and wanting to watch this series, definitely make sure you go and you tell Polecat thank you, because he's the one that gave me the idea to start this. Other than that, I probably wouldn't have done this, so it's really kind of testing the waters here, seeing how it goes. If it turns out that people really do like this series, I will be more than happy to do this more often. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ready. So, we are going to be going down Banham Canyon. I really like this road, and the reason I like this road is there's a good cross between elevation changes, there's twisty roads, there's some, speed sections, downhill, uphill. It's a very good cross between a lot of different types of driving to kind of really understand how a car maneuvers. I take a lot of cars from multiplayer DLCs that come out. I will take a car and see how it handles out here. I'm pretty sure you've seen it from the GTA Online series that we've done. At some point, we've gone down this road. So Banhan Canyon is going to be one of those places where I'm going to be doing my sort of road test, my sort of canyon carving test to see how these cars handle out on a twisty, hilly road. All right, we're good to go. So, just to help us out a little bit, I've gone ahead and I've turned off traffic. So we're pretty much simulating that we have the road to ourselves. That way we don't have to worry about going head on with somebody. And when we crash, inevitably, that's going to happen. When we crash, hopefully it won't be that bad. I'll turn traffic back on, but for the first up and down of this road, I really want to see what this car will feel like while pushing it without worrying about traffic. It feels very good, the initial response. The car is very fast, has a ton of acceleration. It grips very well. It will get drifty though. The back end will sort of come out on you, but for the most part, it feels, ooh, we're gonna hit that, woo, getting sideways. I'm not the best driver, but I'm giving it my best. But yeah, so it feels really good, feels pretty grippy. Doesn't feel like it's getting too outrageously sideways. Very fast, very fast. I should actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bicyclist.
You got lucky, buddy.
Oh God, did not know that they were gonna be out here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the speedometer up in the top right corner there so you can get an idea of how fast we're actually going. I do have a fuel mod in just to kind of make it a little more realistic, and this car will suck the fuel down, probably like real life. All right, let's give it one more shot going back up the other way, then we'll turn traffic on and see how that goes. Then we'll hit the highway, and eventually we'll work our way into Los Santos and see how it does on city driving. It has a lot of power. It shifts very quickly. The braking is nice. It's definitely gripping. This is a hard corner here. That corner is very misleading. Oh, it's really nice. So it's this corner. Turn. And the next sharp one is this one coming up here. Not this one, but this one right here. Woo. Yeah, this is a really fun road. This is a nice little canyon road. You can get some high-speed sections. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, God. We are gonna ruin this car in a matter of no time. Oh, God, I could have sworn we were gonna go off the edge of that. Yeah, it's really nice. Very fast. It's very grippy. Doesn't seem to have much of an issue taking anything, really. So I think what we'll do is we'll work our way down to the highway, and we'll see what kind of top speed we can get in this thing. All right, we are on the highway. We're going to go and see what kind of speeds we can get this thing up to without killing ourselves. We do have traffic back on, so that is going to be a little bit of an issue. And we are on the very curvy side of the highway. This is the very twisty, blind corners, uphill, off-axis turns. Oh, got very drifty there, but held it. Held it very nicely, corrected itself. Oh my God, that car almost destroyed me. That would have been bad. What are we at to now? 136? Feel like we can go faster than that. I'm looking at the speedometer, and I killed somebody, I think. Yeah, they're dead. The one thing I would like to point out is second gear is so quick. Here, all right, let's see if you can hear the car just zip through second gear. First, second, third. Already in third. Second gear just is nothing. I don't know why it goes by so quickly. It could be a thing of GTA and this car has a lot of power, but the gears in GTA are different. I don't know. It could easily be something like that, but it's one thing I've noticed. This car is the acceleration is very quick. It's a very fast accelerating car. I think they said, what, the 0 to 60 is 4.5 seconds. Ooh. The one thing I have noticed, could be the handling line, it could be the car, I don't know, but I've noticed that the axle seems very stiff. It seems like it's easy to lift up one side of the car completely, I don't have any experience driving a BMW in real life, so I couldn't tell you if that is also the case. But it's very easy to hit a bump or something while also turning on a uphill, downhill, preferably more uphill is what happens. The uphill corners, if you hit some sort of bump and really upset the car, it'll just really want to flip over. Of course, like my disclaimer in the beginning, this is Grand Theft Auto. Not things are 100% realistic, but it is something that you should be wary of. Oh, God. This thing's 155. What we were just at. Oh, we're going to stop and get some gas. The brakes are really nice. Thing stops on a dime. Doesn't even lock up the wheels. Kill the dude on a motorcycle. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a BMW driver, so clearly I got to get into this gas station before everybody else. So that's one thing I've also noticed. I don't think this car's all-wheel drive, but it is definitely all-wheel drive in GTA, so very possible it's all-wheel drive in real life. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, it has 415 horsepower, so I would assume when you don't want 415 horsepower, only going to two wheels, but it's not unheard of. It sounds really nice. I don't know what sound that they replace this with, but whatever it is, it's very, very nice. Very raspy. Very raspy. I've heard a lot of BMWs with exhausts, and it's not a bad representation of what it sounds like, to be honest. It's a lot more raspy right there. That raspiness is definitely a lot more when you get off the accelerator. You got no sort of nothing coming off the accelerator. No noise at all, just all engine. No raspy pops or anything coming off the exhaust, which is unfortunate. I would like to hear some more pops and raspiness, but if you get on the right RPM, this thing will get pretty damn raspy. It's pretty quick. 142. Oh, God. I think we might have connected with that guy a little bit. 142 miles an hour. That's not bad. 155 was the max that we got up to. God, it's just so quick. What was that, 50 already? I wonder how quickly... We just come to a stop here. And go. And 60. That's just, it's so quick. If there wasn't any wheel spin, if I can do it without wheel spin. Nope, still gonna get wheel spin, 60. It's so quick. It's very quick. It's a really nice car. Handles really well. It's very quick. It doesn't really get too upset. Like I said, it has those occasional moments where the uphill sort of off-axis, turn, if you hit that at just the right way, it will really upset the car. I've also spun out in this car pretty uncontrollably. I'll be going in for a corner and the back end will start coming out and I'll start to drive, I guess drift is the best word to say. I'll start to drift the car, but then the car just loses all control and just understeers and just goes right off the side of the road. So, not sure what that's about, but it doesn't happen often. You can actually pull off some pretty nice drifts. What is this, a pursuit happening behind me? Oh, God, I just ran to it. What? What? I'm just trying to... Can we keep up with this pursuit? They're chasing two dudes on a motorcycle. This is LSPDFR in the making. I'm getting out of here. All right, so... Yeah, I like this car. Fast, agile, you can easily kill people on dirt bikes. If you try hard enough. Where'd he go? He's gone. I think, nope, there he is. He's good. He's actually alive. Okay, cool. Oh, boat trailer. God, this car has a little bit too much power right away. I will give it that. It's just so instant power. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice car. It stops well, it handles well, it's fast, the acceleration is really nice. It's a good car. Oh my God. Also with this series, I'm not going to be reviewing these cars. I'm not going to be giving them a score or anything like that. I'm just going to simply drive them around and tell you what I think I feel in the car. If it feels a little powerful, it feels a little slow, drifty, grippy, you know, all those different types of things. I'm going to let you know how I think the car feels. It's not going to be a thing where, you know, I'm going to be giving it a score at the end or anything like that. It's just going to be a simple thing of, here's a car, here's how I think it handles and how I think it feels, and I'll let you know if I think it's a good car or a bad car. That's pretty much about the extent of it. I'm not going to give it a 9 out of 10 or 4 out of 5 stars or whatever. I'm just going to let you know, yeah, I think this is a good car, or, yeah, this car could be a little bit better. So, I do like this car. I do like the BMW E92. I would like to drive one in real life just to see the equivalent difference, but that's going to happen with literally everything that I drive in this game. I'm going to want to see what the equivalent is going to be, but yeah, no, it's a really, really nice car. The one thing I'm interested in is how fast it actually can get around a track. So I guess that's something we'll have to look into. All right, so here we are. I've gone ahead and I've downloaded a test track that is semi based on the Top Gear. Sorry. Why did that airplane just explode for zero reason? I don't know, but that's very interesting. What? Okay, anyway, so I downloaded this track, which is kind of a resemblant of the Top Gear test track. Not really, but it's just a track. So what I figured would be kind of cool is to do sort of a Top Gear sort of thing, which is I'll take all the cars that I drive at the end of the episode, I'll take them on this course, I'll go as fast as I can, and we will compare time. So I'll be timing this. There should be a timer on the screen somewhere at some point, hopefully. And what we'll do is we'll drive around the course, we'll see how good of a lap time we can get in it. We'll probably take 2 laps just to see which lap time would be better. And then from there, we'll start a leaderboard and we'll keep track of maybe the top 5 or just maybe the top 10. We'll keep track of the top 10 cars on the fastest one. Obviously, the BMW is going to be number 1 for now, just because it is the only car that we've done. So, we're going to do quick 2 laps. The best of 2 will be the time that we say this BMW can get around this course, and then we'll see how other cars can handle the same course. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see the launch. Lots of wheel spin in the beginning, but once it hooks up, it really takes off. I wonder what kind of speeds we're going to get up to on the straightaway here. About 115. Sharp left. Then we got a right. There we go. And another left. Okay. That one's not that bad. Got a long straightaway here. And then we have the large sweeping left to the front straight, which is going to be the interesting corner, especially at 120 miles an hour. All right, there we go. And go. Again on the time. And we will see which lap will be better. I'm going to try to always make sure I don't hit the wall and don't go into the little dirt on that first left. There's that sharp first left. I don't want to go into the dirt. I don't want to cut it. I want to make it even. I'm going to try to stay off of the green bits on the airport if I can. Of course, we'll see. But I'm going to try to stay within the boundaries. That way there's a little bit of consistency with all these tests that we're doing. And straight away, drift into the wall and hit the barrier. And the second lap is ruined. We're probably just going to have to go after the first lap, which honestly the second lap seemed a little bit better until the very end. Seemed like we were going to get there, but we didn't, unfortunately. So yeah, this is I was going to say Drive Life. This is not Drive Life. This is Test Drive. So again, thank Polecat in the comments or go over to his video on one of his Drive Life videos. If you like this series, make sure to give Polecat a thanks, and also remember to hit the like button because it's the easiest way to tell me that you want to see more of this. I'm kind of testing the waters with this right now, seeing how the reaction is, seeing what people want to do. Good God, this is going to be terrible. Good God, this is going to be... He's going to hit it. Yep. Yep, now what? So airplanes can crash on the test track, so then what? What happens if there's an airplane on the course and I'm trying to do it? Is he just going to sit there, or what is he doing? It looks like he's just going to sit there. Okay. Weird. But anyway, I'm just kind of testing the waters with this. I want to see what the reaction what the reaction is. If you want to see more, definitely let me know. The easiest way, like I said, is just hitting the like button. If it is wanted enough, I'm thinking about maybe doing this once a week. It should be pretty fun. It's something where I can get a series where I can put a little bit of editing into. I'm trying to keep it in the middle, though. Just to let you guys know, I am trying to keep it in the middle of being able to have my editing in there where I can put some nice, cinematic shots, but then also have just the normal standard gameplay of me just talking and doing whatever. So I'm trying to get it a little mix here and satisfy everyone. I know not everybody loves a bunch of editing. Not everybody loves no editing. So it's one of those things. I'm just trying to please everybody. But definitely, if you want to see more, let me know. Hit the like button. And thanks for watching. Remember to give Polecat a thanks for giving me the idea for this series. And I will see you guys next time, hopefully, if people want to see more. And we'll be driving something else ridiculous. Thanks for watching. Bye.